Chris and Chelsea. Afternoons on Wild Country 99.
All right, so this lady wants to know why us guys do one particular thing when it comes to driving and parking.
Ooh, I want to hear this.
It's a valid question. Here's what she's asking.
Okay, I got a question for the men, and I recognize that those are famous last words, but here goes nothing. What is it with you guys and backing into parking spots?
Oh, yeah.
Why is a man always backing into a parking spot? Is there an advantage to it that I'm missing? Because in my mind, it all pans out to be the same in the end, right? Either you got to back in, you got to back out. Why are we doing it first? Huh? Feels performative. Feels theatrical. Your dedication to showing everyone how good you are at backing that thing up, you know? But I'm just curious.
She has a good point because I rarely ever see women backing into spots.
I do quite a bit.
Not a lot. Why?
Easier in and out.
What are you, a dude?
Because I can.
Well, okay. Well,
I can do anything that guys can do.
All right, well, Chelsea's obviously different then.
Betty White, she's big. She's got big rear end. I got a lot of blind spots. So I like to back into spots because then it's easier to get out.
But she makes a good point. It takes the same amount of time. You can get out quicker. That's the only advantage.
What I think is funny
is... It still takes you longer to back in than if you pulled in straight.
Yeah, but I think it's all when it comes to leaving, especially if you're leaving like a concert venue or if you're leaving a event. You want to be able, tell me, is it easier to get out when millions of people are trying to leave at the exact same time? Is it easier to back out and pray that you're not running over somebody or hitting another car? Or is it easier to be able to see and pull out?
So people that back in, they just want to get out of wherever they are quicker, in case they have to, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And I do know that there's some guys that just like showing up. They just will back up no matter what. Doesn't matter if it's at the grocery store, if it's at their parents' place, doesn't matter.
Sometimes I will back in. I'd rather pull forward in a space. That way I can pull straight out and not have to worry about the backing. That's a time saver right there.
There you go, see?
But have you ever done that where you pull in like a busy parking lot, like on a Saturday or a Sunday? You pull in there and you pull up to the incoming space and there's somebody that wanted to come in and they give you a dirty look because you took their spot?
Yep.
I refuse to back up. I'm like, you go find your own spot. You know what? I pulled forward before. I didn't see your blinker. I don't care.
You do. You just sit there. And then I'm shrinking in the front seat. And I'm like, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Am I going to move? I didn't see you coming on the left side, you know?
I hate when people are walking right past your car. They see that you're backing up and then they start yelling at you like, you didn't see me. No, you saw me. I'm a huge vehicle. You saw me moving. Why are you walking right behind me?
Remember that old couple that gave me the dirty look?
Oh, they were mad at you.
Because I almost backed. I did. Obviously, my sensors went off, so I stopped. But I started backing up because they saw my backup lights. Yep. And this was, I think it was dark out. And they started walking right behind my car.
And then they stopped.
And then they stop, and the lady looks at me, and then the husband's all being like, how dare you try to hit my wife? I'm like, shut up.
Like,
get in the store. Nobody wants to hear you.
Like, if you knew Chris, he doesn't want you to touch his car. Trust me.
I gave him a dirty look throughout the entire store.
Chris, he's an old man.
I don't
She's
care.
An old lady.
If you want to look at me like that, I understand.
They were on their way into the cell phone shop to go yell at them because they don't know how to operate their cell phones.
Listen, I know pedestrians have the right of way pretty much everywhere when it comes to, peds versus vehicles.
Yeah,
I get it.
But they also tell you to use common sense. Do not try to enforce it. If it comes to a person in a car, the car's going to win every time.
A lot of people don't think that, though.
Well, not everybody's smart, Chris. What can I tell you?
That's actually true. So to that old guy that gave me that dirty look,
yeah,
I don't care. I'll do the same darn thing.
I wish him well. I gave him a nice way, like, sorry.
Of course you did. So it's like every single day there's a new dating trend out there. It's just getting ridiculous.
So many trends.
The new dating trend that people are doing that I saw today, it's called the hot take dating trend.
What's this?
So people give a hot take. Like your first conversation, the first thing you ask the other person, you get right into the nuts and bolts. Controversial opinions. Like you start talking about politics right away.
Whoa. I mean, that's a great way to...
You start talking about, do you want kids right away? You start talking about the things that you normally would hide for at least 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 days.
They just want to rip the Band-Aid off, huh?
I guess that's the way the kids are doing it now. It's just like, how are you going to get to know somebody just based on that, you know? You don't have to agree on everything to have a successful relationship.
There's a hot take. Yeah, you're not going to agree on everything. I think it's a more crucial skill in a relationship to be able to empathize with the other person than it is to be like, we have to think and do everything exactly the same. Now, there's some couples out there like that, and they also have shared Facebook accounts.
People that
There's a hot take.
listen, if you're somebody who has a shared Facebook
I'm
account,
joking.
I have questions. It's kind of weird. You used to see it a lot back in the day, but I think everybody's separated because you get most social media accounts are free, so you don't need a separate one. And if you're that worried, just get the other person's password. Anyway, that's besides the point. The hot take dating trend that's going viral right now is just getting into it. I think politics, the political climate right now, with everything that everybody's seeing online.
I don't want to talk about it at all.
I don't either, but you have to. You have to know how the other. Like, I wouldn't want to date somebody that has the complete opposite view that I do
Right.
on what's going on politically. I would hate him right away.
And just because of my journalism background, I value information and facts over emotion. So if I see somebody who's getting emotionally charged, doesn't matter which side they're on, I don't want to be around that person. You know what I mean? If you're highly reactive, I don't want to be around you, period.
So let me correct myself. If I was back in the dating scene,
Yeah.
I would want to know right away what their political affiliation is.
Really?
Not that I'm not going to like him as a person. I just couldn't get there on an emotional, romantic level with somebody who thinks the complete opposite. I think that's the way we're going now. But if it was just a friend or something like that, and you have different views, yeah, you're a human being, you're a friend. That's great.
You sound like my grandpa, who's like, if you didn't go to the same kind of church, we can't be together.
I'm just saying, I could have friends that have different views. You know, that's cool. But when it comes to a romantic partner, you got to be aligned for the most part in these things, right?
There.
So today is Hug Day. Have you hugged somebody lately?
Did I hug you yet? Oh, I hugged my babies.
Yeah, you hugged your dogs this morning. You hug them nonstop, though.
Oh gosh, because Daisy lays down right next to where I get out of bed, so I cannot leave the room without going past her, and we got a good snuggle in.
And I guess there's no wrong way to hug an animal.
Oh yes, there is.
No, it doesn't get awkward.
Oh yes, there is. Like for example, you can't put like cats in chokeholds. How many kids I see like grabbing a cat around its neck and lifting it up like that? And Daisy does not like. She likes her belly gently rubbed, but she does not like being picked up.
She's not a belly dog.
She does not like being grabbed. She doesn't like her head being grabbed at all.
Well, you have to be the strongest man in the world to pick her up, first of all.
I just lifted her I lift dragged her the other day.
You dragged her around.
Oh man, it was so cute. Well, not cute. So like, I was freezing cold the other day. She dropped down on her belly and lifted her paws up. I was like, that takes incredible core strength.
She would probably call you an uncomfortable hugger.
Yeah, a little bit.
At that point, do you know an uncomfortable hugger? Somebody who just hugs awkwardly, whether it be a relative. Usually it's a relative or a family member.
Yeah, definitely a family member. Why is that? Like you hug your friends totally differently than you do your family members. Well, Chris, I can't see you hugging your friends a lot, but
no, but
girls do.
There's a bro code when it comes to hugging like your guy friends.
Oh yeah. You guys, you grab like you're doing a handshake. You pull the arms in. You take the other arm. You wrap it around. Give him a slap on the back and let him go.
You don't fully embrace. You go in real quick, and it's not like you're head on. You have to kind of do it from the side.
It's like a bump.
And then you put the arm on the back. You never like lock arms, obviously, because it gets awkward in a hurry. And then you got to do a pat. You got to do a pat or two. If you don't do the pat or two, it's inappropriate.
You know what's
guys don't do that.
Was it? Well, gosh, it was funny. Our friend B-Dub, he was doing interviews in Nashville, and he was hugging. He was doing awkward hugs, but without telling them he was doing an awkward hug, where he holds them. He did the 2-armed hug and just kept holding them. So they tried to back away. And these are other dudes. Like Justin Moore was one. Thomas Wright, I think, was another one. And then Thomas Wright, it was funny because Thomas Wright just hugged him right back and just held him.
Because guys know there's a certain amount of time. It's built in our brain.
Just holding each other.
This is the amount of time you should hug other dudes.
I think it's kind of sweet when guys do a long bro hug.
It's 2 seconds max. If you go over that, it's awkward.
Depends on the guy.
I've given you a bro hug before.
Yeah, I hate that. And you do like pecks, with your kisses. You just go.
I pat you on the back with my hand a couple times.
Yeah, it's stupid. And how do I react?
I don't know.
I don't like it. I'm not your bro.
Like, what's up, bro?
I'm your wifey.
What's going on, bro wife? What's going on?
Bro wife.
So who is the most hilariously uncomfortable or awkward hugger that you know? Calls and texts, get them into us right now, 320-656-9453. We'll dive into those coming up next with Chris and Chelsea. Who do you know that's an awkward hugger? They just don't know hugging etiquette. Mm-hmm. There is such a thing, by the way.
There's all kinds of guys.
Like if, besides you, obviously, I hug you in a totally different way I'd hug anybody else.
I'm a super hugger. Like, I love to hug.
But like if I hug a girl, It's always weird, you know. It's like a girlfriend or somebody you haven't seen in a while. And you just do the guy. We went over the guy bro code when it comes to hugs. It's like 2 seconds. You know, you do the A-frame.
Yeah.
You keep your butt out and you do the pat in the back a couple times, and that's about it.
I like what you do when like girls come up on you and Chris Valentine, you know, whatever. You will do like a one arm kind of thing. You kind of pull them around to your side and you kind of give them like a quick little squeeze and a let go.
Yeah.
But I don't think you really like people getting in your personal space, period.
No, I'll kind of do it's like a half-arse embrace.
Not everybody likes to be touched and held.
No, you don't do 2 arms around somebody of the opposite sex that that isn't like your wife or partner.
Unless you're, I don't know, related and or like super close.
Plus, after that old Taylor Swift debacle back in the day where that radio DJ
he was gross and
allegedly grabbed her butt.
He did.
Things changed after that. Now artists, what they do to protect themselves is when they do photos, like if you go to a meet and greet or you see an artist, most of them, they're kind of taught now where if you're with somebody of the opposite sex and you put your arm around them, make a fist.
Yep. And don't touch. Like I've had a few that like their hands would hover behind me.
Right.
And Riley Green didn't do that. He did a nice little grab.
Of course he did.
But hand on the waist because he's a gentleman. He's not going any south of the waist. But that's always a good respectful thing. Like even like Thomas Rhett too, I had to stop myself from going up because he's such a friendly dude. And I'm like, no, this man is married and he has kids. I'm not gonna like go all over him.
The Riley Green one, is that after you kicked me out of the meet and greet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had his arm around you too, though, to be fair. But you guys had a 2.5 foot gap between your bodies.
That's the bro code. That's what it is.
And then when we shoved you away.
Plus, he was kind of sweaty and I was sweaty and we were both kind of greasy.
He was glistening.
And we didn't want to like get that close to each other because, you know.
I didn't mind.
It is what it is.
I didn't mind. But, okay.
You love Greasy Green, I know.
That's what you call him now.
Greasy Riley Green.
I really don't care.
No,
Change my mind.
He's a good dude. But weird, uncomfortable hugging. Nancy, who do you know that's an uncomfortable hugger?
That is my aunt. Because not only does she hug you, but she also tries to kiss you on your lips at the same time.
Oh.
She like leads it, she'll go to hug you, and then she'll turn her face and try and kiss you on the lips. And it just is the most uncomfortable thing ever.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older, I have learned when that woman goes in to hug me, I turn my head, and that way she can't kiss me on the lips. One time my daughter and I was somewhere, and we saw that she was in the same store as us, so we darted through a different aisle and hurried up and just headed right out the store.
I bet.
Oh, funny.
Honestly, nobody should be lip kissing except your significant other, right?
My grandma was notorious for that. She liked to kiss on the lips. Just to the girls, not to the boys.
Why?
Yeah, and then for a while there, then it was trying to be passed, and so now I turn my cheek. It was just a love thing. With her, it wasn't a big deal, but then if like your mom or your aunts try to do that stuff, that is kind of weird. This is from Lacey too. She just texted and she's like, my sister will she hates being touched, hates being hugged. Don't assume just because you're female you like to be touched. She will throw her shoulder last minute into the oncoming person's breastbone. So when you hug them, you kind of like get a little jarred.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she kind of like closes off a little bit. And she'll still do a little pat. But yeah, there's some people they just do not want to be touched.
Jim, who's an awkward hugger?
My next door neighbor's grandmother. She's an old lady. She's not very hygienically prepared, I guess. Is that how you say that, maybe? But I just said, hey, I've been out doing farm chores. I'm a little dirty now. No thanks.
Right.
Oof.
Usually people aren't hugging their neighbors. I don't know. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Guess I've never had neighbors I like that much.
I don't think you've ever had a neighbor you like that much. Bill just texted in. He's like, I hate when guys come up and they grab my wife and lift her off the ground because she's so short.
Who does that? That's awkward.
That's happened to me once before, and I don't like that, especially if I don't know you very well. And so I have very fast reflexes. So you're probably going to catch an elbow to your face or your neck.
Again, unless it's your significant other, you don't, opposite sex, you don't squeeze the other person under any circumstance. It just gets awkward at that point. It's okay to do the pat. There's nothing wrong with the pat. And do the A-frame. You don't need your hips touching each other. It gets awkward.
That's gross. Charlie says, he's like, when I get hugs like from other people, he's like, yeah, I will like stick my butt far back. Yeah. He's like, I don't like that either. But he's like, even with siblings, it's a quick little pat.
Right.
He's like, sometimes we won't even like face each other. It's just a quick side, just a pat.
Or you can do the old fist bump if you want to, or do the old-fashioned handshake. Why don't we just do handshakes more now, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't get awkward
Or
then.
just a nod. Kate just texted us in. If you don't want to be hugged, she's like, I always keep my hands in my pockets, even if the person's coming at me.
Oh.
And she's like, I just turn my body a little bit and just give a chin nod. And that normally 9 out of 10 times will get that person to back off.
I like the chin nod. I use that all the time.
Just like, hey.
I'm going to keep my hands in my pocket from here on out.
As you should.
Nice.
Chris.
Brilliant. Yes, even with you. So what's the funniest or most ridiculous outfit you've seen someone wear to the gym and work out in?
Oh, this is going on the other end of the spectrum. Okay, you know how guys will cut off the sleeves of their shirts and then make like workout tank tops, and then they pull them and stretch them so the armholes are bigger. I get it. You want to be comfortable, but Brian just texted in. He's like, how about when the armholes go so big the shirt can barely stay on? So basically, it's just like around your neck and maybe hanging around your waist.
It's
and then,
basically just the front and back just flailing around.
yeah, and then it like. I don't like getting flashed by dudes.
Yeah, dudes, you're not The Rock. Stop wearing stuff like that. You know, these are the guys that are grunting nonstop too, really loud, just to try to get the attention of the women in the gym.
I love that.
You hear me?
Cassie texts in. She's like, I hate the scrunch bum leggings and shorts. She's like, it's just awful.
So the scrunch bum, there's a scrunchie on the butt?
So it scrunches the material so that it's literally going into the Grand Canyon, so to speak. And that's all you see. And that it's all for attention to show off your glutes, I guess.
So it's basically skin tight everywhere.
Yes, and then it has the rouging so that it's I don't know, to accentuate each separate glute.
What would happen if guys wore these things to the
I
gym?
think that would be hilarious. I think it would be hilarious, but also like you'd want to scrub your eyes out.
Dee, what did you see at the gym?
So I saw this guy wearing sweatpants, but then he was wearing dress shoes, and he was like running on the treadmill. I don't even know how he was doing that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're
There
slippery.
was others looking at him, and then we kind of looked at each other. I'm like, I don't know, maybe he forgot his tennis shoes, and he was working out on his lunch break. Literally all I can think of.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I used to do that all the time, and I'd be like, "Dang, where are my tennis shoes? I wouldn't leave them in my locker at the gym."
He must be new to working out because everybody knows you leave an extra pair of everything in your car if you're going to work out on a daily basis.
But then, or maybe he washed it, or maybe he changed it.
I honestly wouldn't work out if I had dress shoes only.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous looking.
Yeah. Here we go. This is coming from Mary Beth. The naked aesthetic, where they are just wearing a sports bra only. She's like, that
Right.
really freaks me out. Or she's like, now this is the latest thing. There's lingerie that is kind of a sports bra from like Victoria's Secret, and that's what people are wearing too. She's like, there's no support to this, and nobody wants to see that. She's like, I don't want to see a bunch of women just running around in their bras.
Do people that wear this stuff, they're doing it for attention. They want to be looked at, right?
100%.
But are they also the people that say, oh, stop looking at me, you pig?
Yeah, probably.
How dare you?
Probably the same thing.
How dare you look at me?
My argument is that, and I saw this with bathing suits, which was part of an athletic line. They do nude colors. Why would you? So it matches your skin tone.
So you see somebody across the gym and you have to do a double take because you're like, they're not wearing any pants.
Yeah, and that's what happened. Why are we doing nude colored leggings? I saw that at Walmart one time. Like, whoa.
So basically the workout pants, those butt scrunchy ones, whatever
Mm-hmm.
you were talking about.
You're just like saying butt scrunchie.
They're basically like a modern day pantyhose.
No, it's
they're-
worse
they're
because
tight.
it's they're skin tight. That's all leggings are skin tight. But these ones accentuate even more because it's drawing attention to, like I said, the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like things are getting lost. And then I don't know. And then everybody's doing the gear. That's another thing. Excessive filming gear. There are a lot of Texas out there. Like, we're so sick of people that are always like the TikTokers or the content creators.
Hey, these people are influencers these days, Chels. They need those clicks to make a couple of bucks. You know, that's
Bring your tripod over.
what
and
you
start
do
recording.
now.
Yeah. Ooh, this is on the other end of the spectrum. This comes in from Kay. She's like, I've seen people in their PJs, ultra baggy, elastic waist, like linen pants or oversized PJs, wearing those sets to the gym. It just looks really lazy and unprofessional.
Can you ever win now working out at the gym? I feel like you're going to be criticized whatever you wear. It doesn't really matter, you know?
I do have to say, when I was, doing Pilates, they have all their workout wear at the at the front. And so I ended up getting all sorts of, I ended up spending a lot of money on their workout clothes.
So if I started working out again, I'd wear something really baggy and hideous just so girls wouldn't look at me because,
I still want to see you in those butt scrunchy shorts. I would go wild about that.
Nobody wants to see that.
I wish more guys would wear short shorts, honestly.
Kendra, what did you see?
I think the craziest thing is just this girl in a straight up, pretty much a bikini.
Whoa.
A bikini? What was your reaction? What did you do?
I just kind of minded my own business, and to my knowledge, nobody said anything. But she just went about her workout. Obviously, people were staring at her. And it's one of those, where the bikini bottoms are, just barely covering. It's the bare minimum. So I just kind of, minded my own business. I didn't want to see anything that I probably shouldn't be seeing on a stranger.
Yeah.
Jim just texted. He's like, what gym do you go to?
Oh, my gosh. Get out of here.
Jim said it, not me.
And maybe I'm working out too hard because, I get really aggressive at the gym. So I like support. I like to be covered. I don't want to flash anybody. I don't want to get hurt. Oh, not to mention, Tess just texted us and she's like, gyms are some of the nastiest places when it comes to germs and sweat and bacteria.
Right.
So if you are wearing next to nothing and you're touching all this gear, she's like, you're just transferring everybody else's bacteria onto you.
You better wipe that machine down twice, girl.
That's right.
Yeah, we don't want to catch what you got.
Bleach wipes.
So it's one-liners day. What's your best one-liner? What's the best one you ever heard? Or what's your go-to, I guess? Every single dad out there has one good one-liner they use probably over and over. And then everybody says, I've heard that a million times, but it's still funny every time he does it.
You love do movie quotes count?
They should.
They're absolutely funny. One of your favorite ones is from Naked Gun.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, Shirley, you've heard of that. And you're like, don't call me Shirley.
Shirley, you can't be serious. Don't call me Shirley. No, it's actually from the movie Airplane.
Oh, thank you.
Leslie Nielsen was
Thank you.
one of the best slapstick comedies of all time, Airplane. If you haven't seen that before, put it on your watch list. Honestly, I like to watch that at least once a year. I haven't seen it on TV in a while.
Okay.
I'm all excited you brought that up now.
See, I know it's one of your favorites.
Oh, it's just a classic. All right, so what's your best one-liner or short joke? 320-656-9453. We have a bunch of good texts already rolling in.
Steve texted in, I told my doctor I broke my arm in 2 places. He told me to stop going to those places.
That was not bad.
This one from Jeff. My wife told me to stop impersonating a flamingo. I had to put my foot down. And then this one, no name. Parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, this is great. I like it.
So people can't do any worse than that. Ray, go ahead with yours. What's your good one-liner?
So I got banned from the bank the other day. I was standing there with my grandma waiting for her to do her stuff. I said, so what do we need to do while we're here? She's like, I need to check my balance. So I pushed her and she fell over. So I don't know why we needed to come to the bank to do that, but that's how I got banned from the bank.
Oh, I love it.
That's such a dad joke right there. My gosh.
We got some more. I used to be a baker, but I couldn't make enough dough. I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down.
Yeah, that's
coming from
that's
Emily.
a classic. Trish, what you got?
Hey, why was the computer cold?
Why?
Because it left its windows open.
Oh!
Mine has 32 windows open. I love it.
Yeah. Does it really? You're one of those people that leaves all the tabs open in Windows?
You should see the inside of my brain.
Oh, that drives me nuts.
Well,
My anxiety is just through the roof.
See, and I have high functioning anxiety, so I feel better when I have multiple things going on.
I like when things are cleaned up. You'll use my office computer at home, and you leave everything on the desktop. You never delete it. So it's everywhere. I just look at my desktop, and I'm like, wow, I can't even focus or work or do anything today because everything's everywhere. And there's no place for it. There's no rhyme or reason to where things are. I don't know. Do you do that on purpose just to get under my skin?
No.
You do,
it's
don't you?
completely unintentional.
I don't know.
Just my little gifts for you.
And then I ask you to clean it up, and then you still don't. And then I ask you to clean it up again, and then you do, but there's still things on there. It's like...
So back to one-liners. Jen just texted, I don't suffer from insanity. I enjoy every minute of it. I love that. Oh, this is from... If you think nobody cares if you're alive, try missing a few car payments.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Okay.
I've used that one long time ago with the kids. It's actually true, though. Or it goes for any payment, you know.
Gosh, just pay your bills.
320-656-9453. If you want to add to one today here on One-Liners Day with Chris and Chelsea. So today is International Sweatpants Day.
Ooh, you know, I was just thinking about this, Chris. Over the holidays, that's kind of the new trend. A sweatshirt and sweatpants, the matching sets. And I actually have 4 of them now.
It kind of looks trashy when you wear it out in public all the time, though.
No, I've gotten a lot of, because I got one. Well, can I give a shout out to the Buckle? I got really cute camo, this set from the Buckle, really high quality material. I also got like Nike, and I feel a little bit like, I almost call them Rambo, Rocky, when I wear my Nike sweatpants set.
I could never wear sweatpants to work. I see people do it all the time, and I'm like, that looks trashy.
Well, on guys, yeah.
So women can wear sweatpants and it's not trashy?
I mean, my gosh, our jeans are already skin tight with no pockets. Everybody's already wearing leggings all the time.
It looks lazy. That's all I'm saying.
It can be, but I think a nice polished, coordinating sweatpants set is nice.
I love wearing them. I have a pair. They're not like the old gray sweatpants that are hideous looking with the elastic on the bottom.
Yeah, don't be wearing that.
I got a nice pair from a big box store not too long ago. I love wearing those out, but I'm never going to wear them to work. It's not the place. What are you going to bring slippers in and wear that too?
No, that's going a little bit too far.
Like when you go to like a Walmart and I see girls or guys for that matter, they're literally in pajama pants.
Okay, that's not. We used to have pajama pants Fridays.
Yeah.
And some people swear by them. But this was my uniform all through college. I still have my college sweatpants. They still fit. And I would wear hoodies and sweatpants just about every day of the week during the winter.
Plus, people don't wash them nearly as much as they probably should.
That's fair, and that's gross.
And then they turn all sweaty and they're all dirty and they're nasty. So I decided to put together a parody song on National Sweatpants Day.
Knocking on sweatpants?
Nah, it's called Sweaty Pants. It's
Gross.
it's a knockoff of the old song "The Safety Dance" by Men Without Hats. You remember that one? Yes. It's performed in an exciting new way. So I want you to check it out. Pay close attention to the lyrics. It's called Sweaty Pants. It's the latest parody song with Chris and Chelsea.
Good grief.
We can lounge if we want to. We can leave real pants behind. Cause your pants have zippers and your pants have buttons, and we just wanna unwind.
Yeah.
But we can wear what we want to, though they say it isn't right. And we can dress like a slob who has no job and not a single prospect in our sight. Sweaty pants.
We scream.
We can go. Hey! We can go where we want to. Waist is loose and so am I. We can go to the club dressing like a dirty schlub, causing laughter as we're walking by. We can act like we gave up while we wear these pants of sweat. We can slump on our chair with no underwear as we're looking like we lost a bet. Oh, yeah. We can rock. We can rock. Sweatpants, they never crease. They go. We can rock. We can rock. Someone called the fashion police. Our insanity pound. Our insanity pants. Love our sweaty pants. Dirty sweaty pants. Smelly sweaty pants.
That's why they're called sweatpants. You're supposed to sweat in them.
Well, now I'm kind of grossed out.
And wash them more often, for crying out loud.
That's fair.
Please.
And if you're wearing them to bed, don't wear them to work the next day.
Yeah, that's kind of trashy right there. So it's your opportunity to let off a little steam. You got something that's just irking you on the inside and you want to just let it out. You can do it anonymously if you want to. We can leave names out of this, or we can change the names to protect the funny and innocent.
Or if you want to just let her rip, we can do that.
It's Chris and Chelsea's vent line, 320-656-9453. Whatever's on your mind, let us know. We like to start this segment out by a vent of our own.
Yes, that's right.
So I'll kick things off. Long voice messages. Specifically with people too, but specifically with companies. Mm-hmm. Literally, you just called somebody. It was a minute and a half before you could even leave a message.
Yeah.
Stop wasting our time.
Chris is losing his mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, for the love of Pete. Speaking of that, I just wanted to pay a credit card bill the other day. I was on the phone listening to a message for about 5 minutes, and I had to go through all this rigmarole. And then when you have to prove that it's you to pay, that's just insane to me. Why don't they make it quick and easy? If I want to pay my freaking bill, let me pay my bill.
Mm-hmm.
Take my money.
Why is it whenever you call a doctor's office, they always start by saying, if this is a medical emergency, hang up and
call 911?
Wouldn't you be calling 911 if it was that serious in the first place?
You don't. You got mad at me for calling 911 when I was having heart palpitations, shallow breathing,
They wanted to
and I was
send
going
an
gray.
ambulance out, and I'm like, all I saw were dollar signs.
And my dear husband, he's like, I have a meeting in an hour.
He's like, just drive.
Do I have to drop you off at the ER? Yes. Please. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I got one here, Chris. I saw this the other day, and I was like, is that really true? You know how we use a lot of K-cups, right?
Yep.
And it's quick, and it's convenient, and it's easy. Well, somebody the other day, they're like, K-cups are weak, and it's not an actual cup of coffee. So today...
What do you mean it's not a cup of coffee?
Well, there you go. So today I went to Starbucks, right? And I got myself an actual cup of their Pike's Place Market coffee. And I took 2 sips of this, and my hair is standing straight up. Compared to a K-cup, those are weak.
Well, K-cup is not an espresso shot. It's literally what it is. It's coffee
Neither
grounds.
is this. This is drip coffee. So...
Well, maybe you should hit the strong button on the machine, Chelsea.
Well, I do. And it still doesn't even...
Hey, it does the job for me. I think it's pretty darn good.
No, it's a barely... You sip some of this and you tell me
All right.
if you can compare the two. You can't. What a ripoff, especially for how much they make you pay for the machines and
You know
the
what?
cleaners and the organizers.
I got a vent over here. All the people that hate on K-cups.
Shut up, Chris.
They leave K-cups
Nobody
alone.
cares. This coming in from Kathy. Yes. Using the last of something and not replacing it, whether it's toilet paper, tissues, or even eating the last thing out of a box. If you use the last of something, replace it.
Or write down what it was so you can actually replace it at the store.
I hate that.
How many times does it happen where you use something, you throw it away, and all of a sudden you forget what you need?
I can't tell you how many times I come, because we share the studio, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to vent a little bit.
Uh-oh.
And when I need like a Post-it note, I'm the only one who replaces the markers, cleaning supplies, Post-it notes. I feel like a dang admin secretary. Is it because I'm a woman? It's 2026. Figure it out. You guys have worked
gosh.
here longer than me.
I used to ask where all the pens are.
Ooh, it must be this actual coffee.
I don't know
feel
what's
better now.
I don't know what's in that coffee, but man, you're on a roll today.
Oh, I feel good.
Jeez, Carrie, go ahead and vent. What do you got?
All right, the thing that is driving me crazy right now is how surprised everyone seems to be when they get their credit card statement from the holidays. It's like every year they are somehow surprised that they went overboard. And it's like, you've been doing the exact same thing for over 10 years now. How are you this surprised? How are you still being like, next year I'll just make sure to skim down a little bit, but yet either you don't or you overdo it, and then you're somehow surprised and confused and upset. Like, get over it. Like, own up to your part. Like, be responsible.
I love it. And then pay it, right?
Be responsible.
Would you just be an adult?
Greg, go ahead and vent.
Hey, yeah, so, all right, I just want to get something off my chest.
Yeah.
It's a new year. Everyone's trying to, the new you thing, and they're all hitting the gym. Everyone becomes this influencer overnight. They think they know everything about exercise and going to the gym and what to eat and what not to eat, how to lift, how not to lift. Please, oh my God, give it a rest. You've been in the gym for 2 weeks.
But they know it all, Greg.
Yes.
They know it all.
I love that too. Jess just texted us and she's like, Quitter's week. She's like, people are venting about failing their resolutions online. We don't care. The whole point is for you to go and get better, and you don't have to post everything about that, every single thing you do on Facebook. I feel like that's a whole rant in its own. Megan texted in. She's like, I am so fed up with people that are venting online on Facebook, and then you go to see what they do because they're an expert on everything, right? And then their job description is digital creator.
Oh yeah,
She's like, that is such a load of junk. Just because you post videos on Facebook does not make you a digital creator. Maybe in a lukewarm sense.
You're a creator, yeah, you are. Laura, what's your vent?
Guys, come on, let's take some good energy into 2026. Let's do some woosahs. Let's think. and let's all join together and have our orders ready before we get to the drive-through window. Yes, I think we all know what we're doing now. There's no need to get to the window and hem and haw because you don't know what you're ordering and hold up the entire line. Get it together. You've been here before. Come on, people.
Preach, sister.
I love it. I love it.
All right, the lines are jam-packed right now. We have a ton of texts coming in.
So many people wanting to vent today. I love this.
We have to do another round of Chris and Chelsea's vent line. So we have more vents. If you want to add, let us know. 320-656-9453. We have more coming up next. Back to Chris and Chelsea's vent line. A lot of people want to join the conversation today and just kind of vent about whatever's in their mind, whatever's driving them nuts.
Yes, Mike is on here. He's like, can we just vent a little bit about AI? He's like, I spent 15 years learning how to do my job. I have a college degree, my loans are paid off, and now I'm being told to prompt AI to do it for me. He's like, I have people who are half my age just getting into the workforce, using those tools and getting paid just as much as I am. It drives me nuts.
I totally get it.
Ooh.
I totally get it.
Here we go. She wants to vent about rising prices for sports. She's like, for the love of Pete, why is it costing me $800 for my son to be in wrestling? We just got done with football, and now we're looking forward to baseball in the spring. And now we have to beg people, including our family members, just to have our kids afford to be able to play sports. When did that get so expensive?
And they don't even do like the fundraisers anymore. They're just like, parents can pay for it.
No, the new fundraisers, we just got one for our nephew. It's text messages asking, it's basically like GoFundMe's for your kids. Maybe you weren't.
So you don't even get anything like a candy bar or like a pizza or anything
They just
like
want
that?
your money.
Oh.
They just want your money.
They're just straightforward. Just give us money. We're not going to give you anything in return.
Remember we had to sell magazines one time?
Oh, I went door to door selling chocolate bars to fund my my baseball trips.
Yeah, oof.
All right, Jessica, what's your vent? Go ahead.
This is going to sound like the most boomer complaint, but I swear I'm an ex-centennial. It's really driving me crazy that we don't have even 24 hours to watch something without spoilers. Like, there was a show that dropped yesterday on streaming, and someone who's a TV expert and a friend dropped a spoiler, and it hadn't even been 24 hours. I hadn't gotten to watch the show, an evening hadn't gone by, and it's the same thing with movies. People post clips, actual clips from a new movie before its release date even, and it's driving me crazy.
You know what? I'm kind of with you on that, Jessica. Like, we're in the middle of Landman.
Yes.
The new season. I'm starting to see spoilers online. I'm like, no, scroll away. I'm like, stop it.
I know you were starting to get a little upset last night. I'm like, no, that was AI generated, which goes back to the AI rant. Oh my gosh, all the fake things that are out there. This is from Lacey. She says, not to get too political, but she's like, for the love of Pete, can we just calm down and tone it down on Facebook? All of a sudden, everybody's a forensic expert. They are going on all these sides, and she's like, and why are people taking days off to go protest? That kind of baffles me too. She's like, why are people going to work?
That's a good question. That's a good question. All right, welcome to the vent line. Go ahead.
Woo.
Hey, what's up? I really am getting sick and tired of this. I go to the grocery store all the time, and prices are already outrageous. But now what they're doing is they're giving me less and less of the stuff. Like, they'll lower the price, but then there's also, like, I'm getting a bag of chips. I'm getting a bag of air. There's almost no chips in it. Yeah, like, I got a bag the other day. I felt like it was like 3 chips. And sure, they lower the cost by like 20 cents, but there's no chips in the bag. So it's just another scam, and I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah, preach,
Shrinkflation.
Yeah, it's true.
It's that's rough.
It's true. Welcome to Chris and Chelsea's vent line. What do you got?
I'm sick of all these little, these little girlies who like to keep up with themselves. I think they're so prim and proper, asking us, like, hardworking people why we don't get our nails done. Like, I realize that some of y'all can, like, work a lot and do your nails. You have it all. Good for you. Some of us are out here doing rugged jobs, and we don't have time to be doing our nails and then chipping them 5 seconds later and then going back and spending a bunch of money to get our nails done.
Preach.
So leave us alone. Us and our ghetto chip nails will survive. You know, we're the new 2026 girlies. We work hard and our nails look like crap. And listen, we still might find a man. So leave us alone.
I love you so much.
Oh
much.
gosh.
I haven't gotten my dang nails done in like a fill in a month. They're all grown out, and I've been using the dog nail clipper grinder to grind them down because they're ticking me off so much. I don't even have time to go in to get these dang things removed, and I don't want to. I'm sick of spending money. I'm sick of sitting down for a couple hours a day to get this done. I'm like, I got things to do. So that I'm growing them out, man.
Yeah, you leave your ghetto nails alone, Chels.
That's you know what? I am proud. I am proud.
So this is kind of breaking the internet today. Did you hear about William Shatner?
What about William
He's
Shatner?
94 years old now, getting up there, right?
Wow.
He was spotting. He's still driving, by the way. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
He was spotted driving while eating a bowl of cereal.
Why?
It's weird.
What? Can you do that?
I have questions.
Yeah.
Somebody said he's at a red light, so it was okay.
Yeah.
But my question is, when
No,
the
no,
light
no.
turns, where do you put the bowl of cereal when you need to go
We
again?
were just talking about this the other day. It's hard enough to even eat like ketchup with fries, let alone a bowl of cereal, which you have to focus on getting the floating objects out of liquid and not spill it all over you.
And plus, you're hoping for red lights then. Otherwise, your cereal's going to get too soggy. Nobody wants that.
Why wouldn't he just put this in like a shaker and drink it?
Where does he put the bowl? In the passenger seat when he's
Exactly.
driving?
You can't. It'll go all over the floor.
That's what I'm saying. You don't put it in the dashboard. You're not going to leave it in your lap, are you?
My gosh, for somebody who spent a lot of time in the future, he really didn't think this through, did he?
So a lot of residents in the area are just are saying that they don't feel safe on the road anymore because the Shat is out there eating cereal while driving. It's just 94 years old, you know?
Oh, well, yeah. The fact that he's 94,
I bet you anything he was eating grape nuts.
that's even more dangerous.
Chris and Chelsea. Afternoons on Wild Country 99.